A relentless examination of determination and endeavour, evoking the true spirit of sailing. The 78th edition of the Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race. An unsettled weather system engulfed the fleet overnight and into the second day of racing, leaving crews to battle erratic winds, lightning storms and rain squalls as they made their way down the east coast of Australia.
It's been raining on and off. There's been quite a few storm cells come through over the night, so it's pouring with rain at the moment. The boys are all looking very wet. I'm hiding in my nav station.
Living up to its notorious reputation, as of late afternoon on the second day, 11 yachts have retired from the race, including line honours contender SHK Scallywag. With Wild Thing 100 falling off the pace, the RP72 URM group moved into third in the fight for line honours.
Over the last couple of hours, we've been doing quite well. We're now slightly in front with Moneypenny off our stern. I mean, the big boats are doing really well. Law Connect and Comanche have just had the perfect conditions really for them.
The tussle between the two leading Maxis is a thrilling one, wrestling back and forth for the lead.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of everything. In fact, the wildest was like literally 180-degree wind shifts. Been pretty wild. We're playing cat and mouse all night long.
Whilst the race record may be out of reach, the two leading Maxis will duel for line honours on Thursday morning.
As predicted, the weather system sitting over the New South Wales coast has thrown everything it has at the fleet taking part in the 78th Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race. For the past 24 hours, thunderstorms, relentless rain, lightning and a 180 degrees wind shift under cover of darkness have conspired to make life extremely difficult for the intrepid sailors heading south. A fantastically close match race battle has unfolded between the two 100-foot Maxis Law Connect and Andoo Comanche at the head of the fleet. Neck and neck after deciding early on, like most of the bigger boats in the fleet, to head east, they have been able to get around the very worst of the troughs and storms and ride the healthy easterly wind for as long as possible. The gruelling and unpredictable conditions have ensured that a record-breaking course time is out of the question for this edition of the legendary 628-mile offshore race. However, speculation is rife that one of the current leaders could lift double awards. With the smaller boats being strongly penalised by light winds and bunched up along the coast, and the line honours contenders having stretched more than 100 miles ahead of their closest trailers URM group, Moneypenny, and Alive, they could be on track to clinch the win on Handicap as well. Both yachts have been consistently travelling at more than 20 knots, but with a light south or southeasterly set to move in this evening, progress on the final 200-mile stretch could be laborious. The fearsome conditions have seen 11 of the 103 starting boats forced to retire, including Hong Kong yacht SHK Scallywag 100, one of the favourites for line honours heading into the endeavour, following a disastrous bowsprit breakage, just hours from the starting line. Family, friends, and spectators, eagerly awaiting the first arrivals in Hobart, may have to wait until daylight tomorrow to welcome the line honours victor, while further patience will be required to understand who will lift the coveted Tattersall Cup. Organised by the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia in conjunction with the Royal Yacht Club of Tasmania, Rolex has been partnering the iconic Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race since 2002. Now in its 78th edition, the annual event is internationally renowned as one of the most arduous rites of passage in offshore sailing, and is a cornerstone of the Swiss watchmakers' elite yachting partnerships.